my first impression was like, whoa. It feels like we're still in our cities, like in Sweden and in Stockholm, but something is different. And just like the architecture and all of it is just mind-blowing how different but similar it is. It's like a really weird, surreal feeling.
My first impression was that it's quite open in general, like there's space between the building. I think this school is kind of spacey compared to Stockholm, where it's a bit more cramped in comparison, I think.
Well, the level of progression.
Yeah, that's okay. I like it.
Yeah, it's more like a.
Maybe you can make for the game it is
For combat right
What
now.
we've been doing is we've been working on a concept for the game. So we've mainly been planning and making sure everyone has the same idea, is on the same level.
What we've been doing these past days is just a bit talking about our cultures, about Sweden and the Netherlands, and just between that a bit of what we want to make this project, what kind of game we want to create.
Yeah, mostly about the project itself and ourselves and teaching a bit of swear words.
We want it to be like a story adventure game, because the story is about a person called Sippy who's turned into a cat, and they need to then go on an adventure with somebody else to turn back into.
Everyone puts in their own ideas of like, this is what I want to make, this is what I want the game to be, this is what I need to have, and we just ended up with a game that has the favorite elements of everyone on the team.
Yeah, and if we put them all together, I think this is gonna be my favorite game to develop so far. No, actually, really.
Our game is between trading with Sweden and the Dutch, and you need to save Amsterdam from drowning and sinking to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, the game is set in the 1600s because that is the same time where the Amsterdam Golden Era was and the Swedish Great Power Era. So you have to trade with each other to help each other avert crises like Amsterdam flooding and Stockholm getting attacked.
So you have Stockholm and Amsterdam, and they are cooperating to both make an eco-friendly society for each other. So Stockholm and Amsterdam have different resources, so they help each other out with those to be able to help each other build this better city.
Yes. So we're thinking that we're going to base it on like popular exports. So for example, Amsterdam will be exporting wheat, bread, and they will also have a blacksmith. And Sweden will have a mine, some fishing, and
I really just enjoyed to see how they loved the snack walls with the croquette and patatjordel.
Like 50 crowns, and it was one of the greatest meals I've ever eaten. And just, I was amazed by just the snack bar in general. And you could just like press a button and have this wonderful food in my hands. It was,
I flew above the Netherlands and I got a bit sick. It was a bit trippy.
I really liked it because it was quite immersive because they had put the screen so you can't really see outside of the screen, and they also misted you with water at times, which was really immersive until the end when they did it a bit excessively.
Power from coal, you can get the power from solar panels, and then maybe...
So you have to decide what you want to do first, what you want to actually put your time into, so you do have a time constraint with the pollution meter.
In January, we will have this long distance working phase where we from Stockholm and the people from Amsterdam will work together via the internet.
I think that we're all very passionate about this, and just the work that we put out now that we've actually been working together has been going so smoothly and so fast. Anybody who decides to, put some time in their free time is going to be joined by everyone else.
Han vill bevisa hur många typ vill spela våran alla spel. It works. Vem hostar? Ska du hosta?
Do you think they're enjoying the game? I think out of all of the things here at the Vernissage right now, this is probably like one of the best. I think they're having a really good time.
Yeah, by default, like this and two other that are actually working.
Yeah. Okay, well show me after, because this is just a you and me conversation, I think. If there's anything else that you guys in the meeting want to discuss, no. That I think it's just, everyone should just get to work and just keep going. You don't need to sit here and just listen to us yap all day.
Okay, we are working online.
Yeah, and it was not really as hard as I thought it would be, actually. We managed to just get a bunch of meetings set up. We were constantly talking to each other. We had these like cool little circles back on our place, and it was just sort of meeting up and saying hi to one another, and then just getting straight to work, working on the games.
Yeah, I'm super impressed by the students. I was also kind of scared in the beginning, like we're giving them this really big project where they have to work really independently. But they are figuring it out, they are making it happen, they are cutting it down a bit where ideas are too big and they won't manage in time, and just focusing on like the core of the game, what do we want to do. And that's really impressive for students this age, and yeah, it's really cool to follow along.
Next period we would like to have most of the game done or already done.
So there's a problem in our team that there are a few artists and a few developers not communicating when they are at the school and when they are working. So that means that we are falling behind with the other teams.
The online working part was the more difficult part, since you had to communicate with all the developers and making sure that all of them were doing their work. And also you weren't getting the instant feedback of when the developers are actually here working. You didn't know if they were there present in the classroom on the other side, on the other end.
So yeah, we hope we can have a game.
We're here! Stockholm is quite beautiful because I made a picture and it looked like the clouds were like mountains. It like you could turn the picture upside down and you'd think, oh, that also looks like Stockholm. Just because of how like nice it looked.
You don't need to flatter me because I'm from Sweden. You can say it as it is.
I promise you, I made the image and I was really like surprised by it.
Okay.
But I'm not flattering you, I'm flattering Stockholm.
No, I'm flattering Stockholm, but I mean as a Swede. I think Stockholm is fantastic. I love it here. The city's awesome.
I think it's, in my perspective, it's really great. Seeing how everything is working together, seeing how the students are growing, we are also growing.
I think you're being a bit hard on yourself because it's not just like programming, like the physical programming, maybe you do less of that, but your communication skills like are very good. Like you, during the okay, now I am complimenting you.
You are flattering me.
But, like during the presentation, for example, you were very confident in everything, and when people ask questions, you were like the first to answer them, which I thought to myself, wow, that is something I would like to get better at, because I'm not that good at it.
Fred, it's been a wonderful time talking with you. It's been nothing but sunshine and rainbows ever since we've come to meet each other. I'm just happy. It's been great. I don't care about the skill gap. I don't care about any of that because meeting with you guys has been so awesome.
Aww.
Do not redeem this card. And before we get started, we want to give you something to remember our school from. A little LBS.
So our game is called the Green Line. Go to the next slide. So these are our original ideas. This is some sketches of the buildings we made, the skill tree, the logo, the factory, some information on the things. Maybe our game artist can tell something about his idea.
You can buy those the sticky notes are things that you can buy for resources and stuff.
You can click download button.
Yeah, I think my artist team are just really proud that we basically have art for everything that is in the game. So everything that is clickable, that is basically working, is art for. So yeah, that's why.
I think the biggest thing about this is that, to my understanding, this was not just about making a product and like communicating with schools. This was about getting a bunch of people together to go and explore different countries.
Yeah.
And that was really special. Having someone guiding you as a friend just into all the places that they love and they love to explore and they love to do and just, you know, everything like that. It's very special.
I think it's better than I imagined. What I really hoped for was you guys getting good connections with each other and getting friends, and I feel like that happened. I didn't even have to do much, just make sure this happened in a safe way, and you guys make that on your own, and I'm so happy to see that.
Yes, we are going to the 3 store. We have to